It's a sad day for Real Madrid fans, for Manchester United fans, for Juventus fans, for Al Nassr fans as well. Because we know, to be honest, it's sad for football in general. Because we know, banter aside, we all know what Ronaldo represents. And it is sad. It is sad that, round of 16 World Cup, it's quite sad, to be honest. We all thought, we all hoped this would be the year. 2026 World Cup, this would be the year for Portugal, not for Portugal, for Ronaldo. For Ronaldo. To be honest, this Portugal team, I'll give you my opinion. This Portugal team, they disappointed me a lot. The midfield especially. You have a midfield of Bruno Fernandes. You have a midfield of Vitinha, Raul Neves, and you guys are so mid. It was. Bruno just broke the assist record, Premier League assist record this season. I'm not talking about 5 seasons or 2 seasons ago. Just this season. Raul Neves and Vitinha, these guys are off 2 consecutive Champions League wins, dominating the midfield, pressing this and that, passing, creating chances, and then you come to your nation, and you can't do jack. Nonsense. To be honest, I was shocked. I was baffled. I was bamboozled. The start of the World Cup in the group stage, man, these guys, the midfielders, you aren't making anything happen. You are not looking exciting. You are not. Vitinha and João Neves in particular. Bruno as well. I know Bruno. What am I saying? Bruno got an assist, or was it a goal? That is nonsense. The midfielder, they really disappointed me. Ultimately disappointed me. Come on, now let's have a look at Vitinha and João Neves. What this means right now is that they are system players. Hear what I'm saying? If they can't come to this Portuguese national team, it's not one from a club. It's not just Vitinha from PSG. It's 2. João Neves and Vitinha. These guys know themselves so well. And if you can't come to your national team and make it work, actually create chances, this and that, move the ball, if you can't do that, to be honest, that means you're a system player. That means outside PSG system, you're not much of anything. And I'm not trying to fire shots. It's not out of, spite or any. I love those guys, but it was disappointing. Goodness sake, I wanted Vitinha to come to Real Madrid. But what this means right now is that outside Luis Enrique's system of pressing, being ultimately aggressive, and all of that, it means outside that system, if you play in a different system, you can't make it work. Are you with me? If you understand my point, let me know down in the comment section. But that is what it means. They are system players. Bruno, on the other hand, Bruno was generally disappointing, to be honest. I know Bruno is very versatile, adaptable, and that. So I don't know why this World Cup didn't work out for him. I don't know why he wasn't able to do much. And against Spain, look, Rodri came off of an ACL injury. Rodri last season was close to dog shit. To be honest, it wasn't really that good. It wasn't really good. It wasn't good. Rodri came off of an ACL injury. Dani Olmo hardly even starts for Barcelona. He's a sub player. Pedri is the only proper one fit. And you see that midfield, bossing a midfield of Bruno Fernandes, João Neves, and Vitinha. It's a sight for sore eyes. A horrible sight. Let me not even get started on the defense. João Cancelo, well, he's a Barcelona man, to be honest. Of course, he would. Never mind that. The only Portuguese player, Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes was brilliant. In any case, it's sad for Ronaldo, because Ronaldo has taught me a lot in life, and he stands as a role model for younger generations, this and that. To be honest, if you didn't watch him play, you basically just need to revisit. It's sad. It has always felt like Ronaldo has gone up against, how do I say, he has always had the more difficult side of the whatever. I don't know how to put it. But then from his national team, you know what? Never mind. The point is, It's gone. He did have this to say to conclude. My biggest title with Portugal is Euro 2016, and that trophy means the same to me as the World Cup. Fair enough. I mean, not exactly, but sure, fair enough. I would have preferred him to go out with the World Cup. It's sad. Portugal. Well, now that Ronaldo is done, I'm Portugal, you're about to get massive hits. What hits watchers? Whoever you thought was your supporters, they have just left you. Anyway, now let's move on to a rather interesting news. This lady you are seeing over here, and you're going to be wondering, who is this woman? Who is this? What am I looking at, buff? Now I'll tell you, this is a Paraguayan senator, Paraguay senator, whatever. And then this woman, when you buy, let's say you buy a new game, right? And you want to play it's a story mode game. You are new to the game. The difficulty you select, who knows? Maybe if you are ultimately a very stressed person, your 9 to 5 work, this and that, you may go for easy difficulty because you just want to have a good time. But if you could also go for regular. Then if you want, you want some challenge, you go for hard. But then you don't just buy a new game you've never played before and go for ultimate difficulty. Go for legendary. Go for give me hell. That's what this woman has chosen to do. Now, this woman has chosen to pick a fight. Not with nonchalant Olise, who wouldn't even respond. Not with peaceful Dembele, who doesn't say much. Not with Due, but with dictator Kylian Mbappé. Mugabe. Nah. She has chosen the hardest difficulty. And she chose to pick a fight with the dictator himself. No, even me, I haven't dared to pick a fight with the dictator. You don't dare. You do not dare. I mean, freedom of speech, but he cannot guarantee freedom after speech. Now, let's have a look at this. She had this to say. I think this was yesterday or the day before, after the game versus Paraguay, France's game on Kylian Mbappé. This brute hasn't even learned to write. Instead of breast milk, he grew up sucking on coconuts. I don't know how one can suck on coconuts. The coconuts we have over here, I don't know how you suck on them. I don't. And the most educated creatures he ever heard were chimpanzees. Ah la la. That's just racist. You should have given him the middle finger. Orlando Gil, Paraguay goalkeeper. A colonized Cameroonian pretending to be French, resentful, newly rich, arrogant, and ugly. This sounds ironic. I mean, how can you call someone ugly and this is you? How can you call someone ugly and this is what you look like? Sounds ironic. He was nervous and scared to death all game, like his whole team. They didn't even manage a single goal until they got lucky with a penalty. But then again, Paraguay didn't manage a single goal at all. The only thing many of us blame the team for is not giving him a full-handed slap at the end of the game. And I'm not even a football fan. If you aren't a football fan, you should most likely not make statements like this. I'll say that firstly. If you aren't a football fan, you should not be making statements like this. Being the senator of a whole nation, it is appalling. But then trust the dictator. The dictator had this to say. Madame Celeste Amarilla, you are a despicable woman and unworthy of your position. That is it. How does someone in that position come out to say this? That's blatant racism. And they say this about South American nations. The likes of Argentina. I mean, they say this a lot about them. So I just got news that's basically, the rivalry between Argentina and Brazil. I mean, because Brazil has a lot of, blacks and dark-skinned people. That's basically why Argentina has a rivalry with Brazil. Because, you know what, let's keep on reading. He does not represent Paraguay, that country which has sweated passion and honor throughout the competition. Through your recklessness and your brazen racism, the entire world has already forgotten the journey and the historical efforts that your players accomplished during this World Cup, making way for an incompetent woman who gives the worst possible image of our country. I will never allow people like her the freedom to spread their hatred and racism across the world. The dictator Mbappé, well said. Well said. Spoken very well. And then this woman doesn't call it a day. She releases this open letter. This woman is quite bold, I will not lie. And then it's a very long letter, but then she starts to gaslight, saying Mbappé is a sexist. Going against women and all that. Said a lot of nonsense. Created a flimsy excuse that she wrote that in the spirit of being angry, her Spanish indigenous blood. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. You can't take accountability. That is nonsense. And then finally she concludes with saying this: retract your statements, honor your French citizenship, and apologize to me. Otherwise, I may initiate legal action for gender violence. This woman, is she out of her mind? You can't be serious with this. You just can't. Senator of the Paraguayan nation. Imagine a senator saying this. It's appalling. It's appalling, to be honest. Anyway, I'm not pleased, to be honest. Dictator Mbappé, nah. You've lost this battle. Celeste, you've lost this battle, to be honest. You lost the battle before the battle even begun. You should not have picked this battle. Nah. Shouldn't have done that. In any case, yeah. Some good news for us Real Madrid fans before we end the video. Real Madrid away kit is here. And I think it looks nice. I'll be getting this. Yeah. It looks nice. What does the home kit look like? I forgot to. Okay, I remember now. Anyway, this is our away kit. It looks good. Good enough. I think I'll be getting this one. It looks nice. Anyway, to conclude, Mbappe will be facing Brahim Diaz, I believe, in the quarterfinals, or yeah. And then we also have Thibaut Courtois facing Cucurella. I don't know how, but I really pray Belgium, knocks out Spain. And you guys know why. In any case, Bellingham with England doing fantastic. Ancelotti and Vini Jr. I wanted to talk about this, but we've talked a lot already. Brazil's exit was annoying. It was shameful. They started off with, a low block. Come on. You know what? Maybe on a different day. I can't compile on my sadness. I'll catch you guys later.